Hello, you're watching Proactive. Here's a look at some of the small cap companies out with news this past week. Ilika hit a major milestone by successfully shipping its 10 amp hour Goliath battery prototypes. The company also announced an impressive 93% yield from its pilot line, which is great for commercialization.
So the vital statistics are that when we've modeled putting these batteries together with a specialist consultant, Balanced Batteries, when we've modeled that in an EV, you've got a 20% saving on the cost of the pack, and also an increase in range of the vehicle. So that's really important.
RC Fornax is celebrating a record performance, securing £2.5 million in total orders last quarter. CEO Paul Reeves credits the surge to internal improvements and better industry conditions.
So we've got an entire bid team in place that are looking at, I think, 7 frameworks we're on in total now, and they have, combined billions of spend year on year that we're able to then look at what opportunities within those frameworks are a good fit for our company and start to tap into that rich source of opportunity.
Delta Gold Technologies is working on a new approach to quantum computing using nanoscale gold-based technology. The company, now listed on Aquis, is using fresh capital to fund a 3-year research program.
I think that the company will be quite interesting to larger players as our science develops. We keep an open mind about how to make money from it. Obviously, the first thing is develop the intellectual property, protect it with patents, and see who's interested.
Moving to finance, motor and property lender S&U says its turnaround's in full swing, with profit now ahead of budget. The group's net receivables, which fuel future profits, have climbed to about £491 million.
Actually, I see the economy slightly picking up in 2026, but even if it doesn't, we're going to be taking more market share, and I suspect as a result that the kind of increases that we've seen in Advantage and indeed in Aspen, but in Advantage in particular, over the last 3 months, can be maintained and will be maintained in 2026.
In mining news, Ariana Resources has locked in an $8 million Australian equity investment for its Dokwe Gold project in Zimbabwe. The deal with the Chinese EPC contractor will help accelerate the definitive feasibility study.
What this does is it arms us significantly to be able to see through the whole DFS program to a successful conclusion, on the back of which we could make an investment decision based on those sorts of questions.
Next Source Materials is making fast progress on its graphite processing facility in Abu Dhabi. The existing infrastructure there is turning this into a quicker installation project.
You've got the whole ecosystem of potential off-takers as well. So part of our production will be a byproduct of extreme fines, so ultra fines of graphite. In that, you've got a refractory industry, you've got an oil and gas industry that are heavy users of graphite type products, which also gives us the ability then to grow our business in the region.
Well, that's your weekend wrap. Follow us and subscribe on YouTube, our social channels, and on proactiveinvestors.co.uk.